Guitars are never in short supply in Music City. However, the gig at Belmont's collection of rare guitars is some of the finest in the world. Learn more about the gallery of iconic guitars on this week's Arts Break.
We have over 500 guitars in the collection. There's only 100 on display at any given point. They're fascinating pieces because they're either the first of their kind or the last of their kind, or they're completely unique. And our philosophy has been, these may not have been played by famous people, but these are rare works of art. Stephen Kernshaw, who was an avid collector, passed very suddenly in 2015 and left the collection to his very good friend, George Gruen of Gruen's Guitars, with the instructions that this be a teaching collection.
The fact that this has a pearl fingerboard as opposed to a wooden fingerboard like just about everything else would have is probably, that makes it a bit unique in that case.
But we currently employ a staff of up to 20 student workers who are called gallery monitors. They clean the instruments, they tune them, they are the knowledge, they are the face of the museum to anybody who comes in here.
On one hand, you kind of have people come in who maybe don't know a whole lot about the history of guitars, how they work. Then on the other end, sometimes you get people in here who are expert musicians, which is very fun for me because then it's like that's more stuff that I can pass on to people who come in later. There's this guy who worked at Gibson named Lloyd Lohr, and in 1922 he introduced what he called the Master Series. It was an F5 mandolin, the H5 mandola, the K5 mandocella, and the L5 acoustic guitar. The rarity of those things, you know, from the F5, of which there's less than 300, to the K5 mandocello, which I believe there's only like 6 in the world that are accounted for. It's really rare to have all 4 of those instruments in one collection.
So I want people to really walk away with a better understanding of the changes in guitar technology over time, the changes in artistry over time, and really kind of get a better understanding of a musician's choice in instruments and feel very good about having seen these pieces of art up close and having gotten to play some of them.
The Gallery of Iconic Guitars is on permanent display in the Lila D. Bunch Library on Belmont University's campus. For more information, visit us online at wnpt.org/arts.
This NPT Arts Break is made possible by the generous support of the Martha Rivers Ingram Advised Fund of the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee.